Okay, sorry for the delay, guys. Well, Lacedaemon's Corner is live. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. If I sound a little weird, it's because I just got some Buffalo Wild Wings with my brother. My brother is currently live streaming right now. He's not live streaming, but he's playing video games right now in the basement. And yeah, he's just playing video games right now in the basement. He's probably saying some pretty fucked up shit on the mic, but who gives a fuck? Anyway, the big thing that we're talking about today is, of course, the Iran issue. The Iran issue is going on right now. As you see from numerous updates, there's a high chance that we might strike Iran by the next 24 hours. And as of right now, numerous people. The airspace around Iran is starting to clear out. Let's put the PC shot on Twitter. You know, hopefully we're not into any NSFW content. And we'll let's just switch right here to the PC shot. Oh wait, hang on. Here we go. Okay, that's the PC shot. So as you can see, we're on Newswire, which I got some problems with Newswire, but one thing you do have, admittedly, is they have some pretty consistent updates and whatnot. I'll give them that. So as you can see, Israel's on high alert right now. Sections of imminent U.S. strike in Iran. And FightTook's news says that they hear jets overhead in Iraq, which is, of course, right next to Iran. And so here are my thoughts on everything. Now, when we hit Venezuela and we arrested Maduro, I had some issues with it. Now, look, all I'm gonna say is I fucking hate Nicolas Maduro, and I'm glad he's gone. But the way we did it has some issues, and it sets a really terrible precedent for us. And I can understand why people are upset with it, and why people may want to impeach Trump for it. That said, I have no sympathy for Nicolas Maduro. And people who are telling Venezuelans, "Oh, you should stop celebrating the kidnapping of your leader." Shut the fuck up, dude. All right, Nicolas Maduro was a horrible man. And was a dictator. And I can see, and Venezuelans are happy to see him gone. Okay, I just hope that the current, the legitimate president of Venezuela, in my opinion, is Edmundo Gonzalez. Edmundo Gonzalez ran against Nicolas Maduro in the 2024 election in Venezuela, and by many independent estimates, he actually won, but Maduro rigged the election so that he would win instead. So I believe, again, the only legitimate leader of Venezuela is Edmundo Gonzalez, and he should be allowed to take his oath of office to become Venezuela's president. The leader of Venezuela is not Nicolas Maduro, and it's not Donald Trump. It is Edmundo Gonzalez. He's the only one. He's the only legitimate president of Venezuela. Now, moving on to Iran. Guys, if you haven't seen the updates, the death toll from Iran's protests and riots might be up to 20,000. Not 2,000, which is what the Islamic Republic government admits. 20,000. 20,000 people might be dead right now. The government admits that at least 2,000 up to 3,000 people have been killed, but those numbers are, of course, a massive fucking lie. Independent estimates say that possibly at least 12,000 up to 20,000 people have been killed, which is just some fucking Tiananmen Square level shit, essentially. This is fucking Tiananmen Square level shit. And, oh my god. 20,000 people might be dead in Iran right now. All I'm going to say is death to the Ayatollah and down with the Islamic Republic. If you're wondering why, if I support the Shah or the restoration of the Shah, the restoration of the Iranian monarchy, look, I believe the best way forward for Iran is any government that's democratic, whether it's a constitutional monarchy or a democratic republic. An actual democratic republic, not a fucking People's Republic or Democratic People's Republic or whatever. That's not a democracy like fucking North Korea or China or whatever. as long as the country is a democracy, I don't really give a shit whether the head of state is a monarch or an elected president. As long as it's a democracy. One thing I will say is that, at least on the surface, Reza Pahlavi, the current pretender to the Iranian throne, or the peacock throne as it's traditionally called, he said he's willing. He said he advocates for a constitutional monarchy, although he says that he'll be happy with whatever choice the Iranian people make, although he would prefer a constitutional monarchy. Now, his father, the last Shah, he was a bit of an autocrat. Now, he technically was a constitutional monarch, but in practice, for the last 2 decades and a half of his rule, he had much greater control over the country, and the country was not really a democracy. So what happened was, in 1953, for a couple of years prior to then, there was a prime minister named Mossadegh, who was prime minister of Iran. And Mossadegh was a bit unpopular. He had some issues. But the problem was the UK, it was mostly the UK, with a little help from the US, assisted the Shah in removing Mossadegh from power and replacing him with a different prime minister that let the Shah take more direct control over the Iranian government and essentially kill Iranian democracy. About 2 decades and a half later, of course, the Islamic Revolution happens. The Iranian Revolution happens in 1979. The last Shah had terminal cancer, left Iran in January of that year to go seek treatment. He knew he was going to die by the end of the following year, which he did. He died in Cairo, Egypt, in June 1980. So while he was away for treatment for his cancer, which ultimately proved terminal, the Iranian Revolution happened. The revolution was a coalition of leftists as well as Islamists. And while it's good they overthrew the last Shah. Unfortunately, the Islamists then turn around and purge all the Democrats and the leftists from their movement, establishing the Islamic Republic in place of the original imperial state of Iran. And that's where we are today, 47 years later. Well, actually 46 and a half, but who the fuck's counting? Anyway, my hope is that the Iranian people manage to overthrow their government. And I hate to say it, this might be the one foreign policy decision that, honestly, I'm not even mad at Trump for doing. If Trump goes ahead with these strikes, I'm not even going to be mad anymore. Fuck the Iranian government. Fuck the so-called Islamic Republic. These people are murderers. Especially, the worst part is that these fucking people online who are allegedly left-wing, like Calla Walsh, for example, or Progressive International, just put out a really disgusting statement in support of the Iranian government, which is really fucking disappointing. If you can pull up on the PC shot real quick. I gotta show you this shit. This is fucking disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. So according to Varoufakis, who is Varoufakis, what's his full name? Yanis Varoufakis. According to him, the police in the West, obviously their whole idea is to just suppress dissent and criminalize resistance and whatever. Whereas in Iran, the police enforce the revolution, so they're good. And the logic, my god, fucking disgusting, dude. Read this shit. Read this fucking shit. Of course, fucking uses the term color revolution, just like the fucking Russians do. So you want to know what that term actually means? I'll show it to you. Actually. Let's go. So the reason they're called the color revolutions is because all these revolutions are named after colors, right? You know what? All of them just happen to be against governments that were Russian-backed. Real funny, huh? It's not like these Russian-backed governments are fucking terrible for their people. And ever since these things, like the Rose Revolution, the Orange Revolution, Tulip Revolution happened, these people have all said, these fucking pro-Russian people have all said, like, oh, it's another color revolution. And if people are rising up against an anti-Western government, like, oh no, it's another fucking color revolution. And it's disgusting, really. So if you see the phrase color revolution, that's immediate fucking red flag. Don't trust a single word they're saying if they describe what's happening as a color revolution. Don't trust it at all. Don't trust it at all. Yeah. Sorry, just having some fries from Buffalo Wild Wings. Shit. Oh, fuck. Anyway. So, moving on from Iran for a little bit, I'm going to talk about Greenland next. So, Trump's, going off on his bullshit about how he wants to take over fucking Greenland. It really pisses me off. This is so fucking stupid. This is so goddamn stupid. Trump claims that if we don't own Greenland, Russia and China will. Here's some problems with that, Mr. President, Mr. Trump. Okay, I got some fucking problems with that. So the thing is, Greenland is already under the American protective umbrella since Greenland is a part of Denmark. And Denmark is a part of NATO. Okay, you listening? Are you listening? Probably not fucking listening because who gives a shit? But are you listening? So, Greenland, part of Denmark, and Denmark is a part of NATO, which we are also a part of. Additionally, Greenland is also. Let me just verify this. I just want to verify something real quick before I say it. Greenland is also partially covered by NORAD. Greenland is also partially covered by NORAD. It's not part of it officially. It's not part of Denmark. Isn't part of NORAD, but if something happens in Greenland, the U.S. and Canada are going to be there immediately to respond to it. If Russia and China really did try to start some shit and take over Greenland, Denmark, the U.S., and Canada would respond immediately, closely followed by everybody else in NATO, and they'd get their asses kicked. If Russia can't fucking handle a war next to themselves in Ukraine, what makes you think they can handle invading Greenland? They can't. It's so fucking stupid. So, here's another thing. We already have bases in Greenland that, until recently, for the most part, locals didn't really mind it. They didn't really mind it. There are some issues here and there with environmental issues and whatnot. But, there are no big issues regarding them. The biggest right now is Pituffik Space. I think it's called Pituffik Space Force. Oh, Pituffik Space Base is probably the most well-known one. Formerly, it was known as Thule Air Force Base, which you may know it as better. Sorry, I just got a text. Okay. So, Pituffik Space Base is an extremely important base. That said, it has been reduced in recent years. So, during the Cold War, back when it was called Thule Air Force Base, it was like 6,000 people there. Now there's about 150. But still, it's very important. It's very important. And the fucked up part is, let me just pull up the PC shot one more time to show the Wikipedia page. In response to American hybrid warfare against Greenland during the second Trump administration, Colonel Susanna Myers of the U.S. Space Force, the highest-ranking U.S. officer in Greenland and the base commander, said Trump's threats against Greenland are not reflective of Pituffik Space Base, leading her to be fired by Trump. Yeah, she got fucking fired by Trump for stating the obvious. Yeah, look at this shit. This is disgusting. It's fucking... And the other thing is, other countries are starting to deploy soldiers to Greenland just in case this idiot in the White House really makes good on his threat and tries to take over Greenland by force. It's... Oh my god. And the thing is, nobody in Greenland wants to be part of the U.S. All of them either want to remain Danish or become independent. And Denmark would let them become independent. Denmark effectively lets Greenland do a lot of its own shit already. The only thing they share is some foreign policy and common in the military. Everything else is mostly autonomously by Greenland itself. And they don't want to be part of the U.S. They don't want to be governed by it at all. I'm telling you now, we get everything we need out of Greenland right now without owning it. We get everything we need out of it right now with the status quo. So why the fuck are we pushing to own it when it gives us no added benefit and just makes the rest of NATO hate us? I mean, I got some ideas. My guess is maybe Putin whispered a little something in the Trump's ear while he was sucking his dick, and told him, hey, start some shit with NATO, annex Greenland, try to annex Greenland. It'll ruin NATO. It'll distract them from Ukraine. How about that? That's my theory. That's my fucking theory. And it's heartbreaking, really. Absolutely heartbreaking to see the alliances and the friendships the U.S. has made in the last almost 81 years, if not longer, get flushed down the fucking toilet by this moron who has the mind of a 10-year-old. This guy has the mind of a 10-year-old, and as Radicor from Breath of Fiction, this podcast I'm in, as he says, Trump probably has neurosyphilis too. Because he's obsessed with fucking people. He's obsessed with fucking women and probably teenage girls too, because of Epstein and whatnot. He's obsessed with them, and he's too proud to get his treatment for neurosyphilis. STDs are probably getting to his fucking mind. And this guy is just pissing all that away. Well, our country's about to celebrate its 250th anniversary. 250th anniversary, and this moron's in charge of our country. We're going to have the fucking World Cup this year, Summer Olympics 2 years from now. It's disgusting. It should have been Kamala Harris. That should be president right now. Hell, back in 2016, it should have been Hillary Clinton after the 2016 election. The fact we elected this man not just once, but twice is a shame. It will be generational failure for the American people as they elected Donald Trump to the presidency not once, but twice. It's disgusting. It absolutely is. God. I don't know what to say. I don't fucking know what to say, dude. Disgusting. Sorry, I'm just eating some chicken right now. Ugh. I don't get it. I really don't. And again, I don't have, I'm not a Nazi. I'm not senile either. I think I don't have the mind of a 10-year-old, but whatever. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Oh my god. I just gotta eat. I'm really fucking hungry, guys. Anyway. On that note, obviously, like I said, fuck the tankies. Okay? Fuck Tyler Walsh. That little... I'm trying not to say certain words here. Because I'm better than that, but this little fucking piece of shit. She's a propagandist for Iran at this point. She shits on anarchists. I mean, I'm not an anarchist, alright? I'm not an anarchist. But I have more respect for anarchists than tankies, I'll tell you that right fucking now. She's basically saying these protesters in Iran are not true Muslims because they're quote-unquote burning down mosques and whatever, okay? And look, obviously burning down a mosque isn't a great thing. The thing is, majority of these protesters are Muslims, okay? Majority of Iranians are Muslims, they're practicing Muslims, and they're fucking fed up with their government. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta go, take care of something real quick. My apologies. Alright, where were we? Okay, alright. Those are my thoughts on the Iran, Venezuela, and Greenland stuff. The world's fucking bleak, man. I'll tell you that right goddamn now. Shit's fucking bleak. Anyway, in other news, I'm almost done with New Faces Old Music, that novel I'm submitting to the Honeyfeed contest for the Spotlight Romance category. Got 2 more chapters to go, and they'll be up at the 20th. Don't worry, that's the deadline, but they'll be up at the 20th. Don't worry. If you want to read it, it's called New Faces, Old Music. It's on Honeyfeed. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a story about 5 young people who form a progressive rock band, and 2 of the members are actually members of an idol group. They form a progressive rock band. They start to record some music. There's some issues in the background. Mostly that one of the idols is in love with a member of the band, their keyboardist. Even though obviously idols dating is not really allowed because the whole boyfriend experience that idol groups want to sell to people, or girlfriend experience. My bad. But they do it for male idols too, to a lesser extent. And the other problem is the other idol that also helped form the band. She's gay. And she's also in love with that first idol I mentioned earlier, but she knows it would never work because that first idol is straight. So with that gay part, it's kind of a subversion of some of the things I see, like idol anime, for example, where there's a lot of lesbian subtext between characters, which I like. I like my Yuri. All right, I'm a man of culture. I like my Yuri, especially when it gets a little hot and heavy. But anyway, I wanted to deconstruct that because obviously the thing is, in reality, even though these companies are perfectly fine with the fans shipping idols together and make them appear to be gay, in reality, if the idol actually is gay, it can cause some issues. Some of those executives are a bit older; they're not accepting queer people. That's one of the issues, and it also may hurt the girlfriend experience or whatever. So those are some of the stuff that happens in the light novel, or web novel, I should say. If you're a fan of the band Genesis, Phil Collins and Peter Gabriel, you're gonna like it as well. There's a lot of references to Genesis in the novel. The drummer of the band, whose name is Ai Inuyama in the story, she's a huge fan of Genesis and also a huge fan of Rush as well. And she managed to get the rest of the band in the Genesis. And in fact, every single chapter is named after a Genesis song. We're going to pull it up right now, in fact. Put the PC shop back on real quick. Oh, nope. Here we go. Here's the synopsis if you want to read it real quick. I'm eating right now. Here are the chapter names, by the way. If you're a Genesis fan, these names should look very familiar to you. If you can't tell, got 2 more chapters to go. Let's see. This one's from Genesis Revelation, Nursery Crime, Genesis Revelation, Trespass, Nursery Crime, Foxtrot, Selling England by the Pound, The Landlines Down on Broadway, Trick of the Tail, Wind and Wuthering, And then there were 3: Duke, Abacab, Genesis, the self-titled, also known as Shapes, and Invisible Touch. Next two chapters will have songs from We Can Dance and Calling All Stations. Yes, I'm including Calling All Stations, the album that nobody really likes because it has Ray Wilson singing, but the thing is, Ray Wilson actually wasn't a bad singer at all. I thought he was actually a pretty good singer, and if you hear him sing a lot of older Genesis stuff, it actually sounds really damn good. I think he even performed with Steve Hackett, as a matter of fact. It's just that his singing isn't a problem. The problem is that the songwriting for Calling All Stations isn't all that good. You can tell that Tony Banks and Mike Rutherford had almost total control, and they were kind of tired out, essentially. I think if Ray Wilson had a little more control, the album would have sounded better, in my opinion. If you don't believe me, look up Ray Wilson's original band, Stiltskin. This is Ray Wilson performing as Stiltskin, by the way, in 2013. And Stiltskin had some pretty good shit, including that one hit from the UK, Inside. And yeah, so Ray Wilson's pretty good. He wasn't really the issue. The issue was, of course, Mike and Tony's, not great songwriting for that album. And unfortunately, it killed Genesis. I feel like perhaps if Genesis did one more album with Ray Wilson after Calling All Stations, I feel like he would have gotten his groove. And maybe it might have lasted a little longer. Who knows? But alas, because it just wasn't meant to be. Also, I just got a message on Discord on one of the servers I'm in. I've been asked to promote a TikTok on Discord. Let's see what it is. Oh shit, he DM'd me. Alright. Click the link real quick. Let's just see if this is good. Miniature Junebug. Okay, we'll pull the PC shot. Yeah, this is a guy's TikTok, and for one of the guys that's in a server I'm in. Here, yeah, Miniature Junebug. Go follow him. We have some disagreements, and but yeah. I mean, we have some disagreements. So overall, this guy, he's not a bad guy at all, in my opinion. He's not a bad guy at all, honestly. Good wings. Good wings. Might sound like a fucking psychopath jumping from angry to happy, or whatever, but who gives a fuck? 2026. Who knows if we'll all even be here in the next couple months or months or whatnot, huh? Let's start up a game, actually. Let's start up a game and see what happens. How am I playing a game? Alright, let's see here. Let's do RCT 3, Complete Edition. Gotta load it up real quick. Just make sure everything's alright. Oh, shit. Hang on. Alright. Let's see if this actually showed up on stream. Wow, that was fast. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Oh, hey! Oh, hey, it worked. Alright. Alright. I can play. Let's just let's go out of full screen just in case some shit happens. Let's turn this down. Okay. Just make sure this is all good. Alright, let's go to... since this is a fresh slate, let's start right from the beginning. Tutorial mode. Actually, no. We'll start a career. Lacedaemon streaming. Career mode 1. Okay. Vanilla Hills. The absolute vanilla of this game. Holy fuck, that was fast. Alright. I've played this level so many fucking times. It's every time though. It's still very entertaining. Okay, ultimate goal: 600 guests, 100,000 minimum park value. All right. I heard for the complete edition, they removed all the Atari stuff and replaced it with Frontier stuff, I believe. So let's I want to take a look at that real quick, actually. It's my first time playing Complete Edition as opposed to the original Platinum Edition I used to have my old computer. I decided not to re-download it for Steam because it's no longer available. And because Atari no longer likes Frontier, and vice versa. Figured it'd be best to support Frontier by buying the Complete Edition instead of just re-downloading Platinum. Plus, I also want to get a fresh start with a new computer, so yeah. Okay, what do you have for stores right now? Okay, nothing. Nothing! Get the fuck out! That's a reference to like one of the Spinge Binge YouTube poops. Burgers 1. Okay, that's open. Somewhere to drink. Just put it right next door. Why not? Always do guest choice. It makes the guest very happy. Okay, so we got enough trash cans right now. Who do we have for employees? Okay, so they're not fully trained yet, but I always max out training. That way they're always happy. Yay, happy, fun. But yeah. Okay, hire one more janitor, and hire a security guard. Why not? Actually, we'll hire 2. Discipline, fire. I never have to fire these people because, like I said, I always train them high. Okay, so lost a little bit of money. Oh, I forgot. They changed the red thing to green because of the fucking Red Cross bullshit. I mean, it's not bullshit. I can understand why the Red Cross may not be happy with it because of copyright concerns and whatnot, but, like, I remember that. They changed, yeah. Have this area be like the epicenter of the park, essentially. Like, you all can, like, converge here to get your shit. Okay. ATM right there. It's gonna feel weird seeing just the green there, because I'm so used to the fucking, red symbols, but I'll get used to it. I'll get used to it. Yeah, this will be like the center plaza, I guess, of the park, right here in the middle. And on that note, fuck it. Might as well just add... Fuck it, we'll just add some ice cream, too. Okay, what's our minimum park value right now? Okay. 20,000. What's a nice, cheap... Ooh, merry-go-round. Yes. Oh, no, I don't want to get the nice little topiary. I'll do this instead. Uh-oh, someone puked. But don't worry, our janitors will be on the way to clean it up. That's good? Uh-huh. Okay. Hmm. So, SOS. Okay. Oh, yeah. Hard to say, there's a Verizon outage. Actually, I think a couple companies went out today. It's a little scary, but okay. I think I already have do I already have a top spin? We have a top spin. I'll go with a chair swing. Let's see. Nope. I don't want that. No. Let's relocate these. Oh, we didn't have to relocate them after all. Okay, fuck. That... Was it the same? Yep, it's the same. Okay, we're good. Yep, okay, there we go. Move them right here. Okay, that's good. Another gentle kitty ride or whatever. Not kitty ride, but gentle ride according to this. There we go. Alright, that should be good. I got some fucking pukers again. Fuck it. 5th janitor time. Let's go. Alright. I love this music so much. Too bad you can't really hear it too well when you go down, though. Into the park. Got some more rides. Let's advertise. Let's do 2 weeks in each of the newspapers. There we go. That should be good. All right. Got text. All right. Let's see those customers rolling, I guess. I do that. I'm going to eat. Here we go. Now we're getting results. Aw, okay. I love Asian Zing. Sweet and hot. Love Asian Zing sauce on Buffalo Wild Wings. Some sweet and hot. Let's go. What's our objective again? Okay, we're going to hit 400 very soon. Speed it up, why not? All right. There we go. Entrepreneur. Let's go. Well, we're in the red, but mostly from construction. Oh, fuck. We can't charge anything for entrance in this campaign. Oh, well. We're just going to raise the prices slightly. 10 cents. Should be fine. There we go. Actually, no, that's kind of... Nah. There we go. That's better. I always like this. New invention. Prehistoric inverted color base. You're just invented, huh? Not really prehistoric then, is it? Alright. Oh, we can get we can get animals here, but no water slides. Interesting. We'll build some mini golf. Why not? I'll get people here. Actually, hold on. Just gonna. Let's go. Yeah, let's do this. Right, can't go above that? Hold on. There we go. Actually, I don't want to do it because of disabled issues, maybe. It matters in the game, but, you know. Ideology and whatnot, I guess. There we go. Little 6-hole mini-golf game. No, we'll add a second round. Why not? What the? Hang on. Got some bullshit in North Tonawanda with their fire department. Alright. Oh, I forgot number 5. Okay. I gotta go, I gotta go all the way back. 3, 4. I don't. We'll get a little more space. 5. 6. No, actually, we'll end it there. Not gonna make a giant one. Okay. 1, 2. Boom, bing, bang, boom. Crazy Golf is open. We're already getting customers. Hell yeah. Let's go. We'll keep it at $1. Entrepreneurs. Alright, let's see here, guys. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go get some more food. In the meantime, you can enjoy some ride footage, I guess. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, just talking to my dad on the phone, my brother. Um, let's get out of here. I hope you enjoyed High Flyer, but yeah. You're not doing too good on litter and vomit, huh? Okay. Have 5 janitors. I don't know what the problem is. There. We got a lot of wings here between me and my brother. So I got a few more. Let's bring some more people in. I should get us to the 600 requirement for entrepreneur. Well, I'll take out a loan. 3.9% per year. Okay. I think we can eat. I think we can eat up that cost. I'll use it. Oh, that's a little high actually. Never mind. Oh, that's locked. I'll use it to build a very small inverted coaster. All right. Can I purchase more land? Oh, no, I can't. This is all I got. Okay, never mind. Get a little creative. Nope, can't do that. I can do that. Actually, I want to... Hold on, I got a different idea. Nope, I can't do that. Let's see. How about this? Okay, there we go. Eight, okay. Nope. Okay. So it's a little bit taller, which is good. Okay. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Let's fix that view. Oops, sorry. Nope, don't want to go down that far. It looks a little steep. Let's test it in the simulation before we do anything else. Okay. Really even oh, because it's going to be an issue. All right, let's make it a little steeper. There we go. Okay. Let's bag it. Make it a little more exciting. Now it goes over the loop. That's better. Oh, huh. Oh well, well, I guess we're stuck with doing that now. You know what? We're not. I'm gonna fix it. I'll fix it later. Actually, I wonder if I can... That gives me an idea. Oh, yeah, it worked. Oh, it just makes it over, too. That's pretty thrilling. I'll make it go out a little further, actually, before I do that. There we go. Nope, it's gotta go further. And I'm gonna add brakes here. Alright, that looks a little better. Okay. I'll change the colors up before I do anything else. That looks kind of ugly. Okay, that's that. It's kind of similar to that one a little bit, isn't it? Change the train color. Wait, that just changed the lights. It looks good-ish. Now she got... Yeah, ain't she a dumb... High flyer and upside down flyer. Let's, actually... add a block section. We can have 2 cars. Let's give it a run. All right. Seems like it went pretty well. Let's see the basic test results. And oh, we got to put down a fucking path first. Hi, hi, hi. All right. And for this, based on the what's the price of that? $250. This will also be $250. There we go. Need to bump that park volume up, value up. Okay. Shit. We unlocked a new ride. Okay, nice. The Crooked House. Okay. Uh-oh, that ride broke down. Oh well. Laughter from the Crooked House. Shit, they went through the other way. Shit. Oh well, it gets him a little disoriented, I guess. Oh, I'll hire a third mechanic and a sixth janitor. Yeah, why not? It's bad. That's good. Error. Okay. Personally, I believe in having free rides and park admission instead, but that's just me. And I have no choice in the in Vanilla Hills because they don't let you do park admission. But whatever. Tell ya, first time I went to a park where entrance was free was Luna Park in Coney Island. And that was a good park. Rides there are very good. Of course, they charge per ride, but whatever. Prices weren't that bad. Riding a Cyclone alone was worth it. I can probably say that I've ridden that son of a bitch several times now. Each time it was just as fun as the last time, if not more. God, I can't wait for it to get warmer so I can go down to Coney Island again. It was fun. A lot of Russians down there because, you know, it's right near Brighton Beach, which is basically Little Russia and Little Ukraine. A lot of Russians and Ukrainians live in that area. Funny how their countrymen are all like basically killing each other right now. Russia's, you know, invading Ukraine, killing and raping and genociding it, and whatnot. But over here, for the most part, everyone's just getting along. It helps that a lot of Russian Americans don't like Putin. You know, they don't like the Russian government at all. So, you know, that definitely helps quite a bit. Especially the more recent Russians that moved to the U.S. really do not like Putin, which is good. If you do like Putin, you want to know what the fuck you're doing here, go fuck yourself. You're not welcome in the stream, but there. So sorry, I got fucking overloaded. Oh, some more here. Oh, oh. Wrong path type. Shit. There we go. All right. Where's my water? Okay, there's some water jug. Water jugs. All right. All the rides are filling up, which is good. We can make a giant slide now. Yay! Giant slide ride. Man, getting to $60,000 in terms of park value is actually a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be. Oh well. Hey, we're making money. We're in the black. All right. Ooh, and I got a shit ton of cash, too. Nice. Ooh, and hot dogs. Another free money machine right here. And you get to 100,000. Okay. 100,000, 100,000, 100,000. Let's go. Huh. Remove the Atari stuff, but they didn't remove the Hershey stuff. Interesting. All right. I see a Frontier. Okay. How high up can this thing go? Big American flag. And I'm proud to be an American. I mean, I still am, even with all the Trump bullshit. Because there's a lot of Americans standing up to this bullshit. Hope get rid of that random path I just put down. Hershey's Kissing Tower. I'll make it 250 because it's pretty high up. Can there even be multiple cars in this? Why do you even give you the option? Kind of weird. Open that sucker up. It goes pretty high up. I think it's like 350 feet. Yeah, we got 350 feet. Good value. Okay, then. I'll take it. There's just one guy on there. Wasn't too scary. I mean, 350 feet up, what'd you expect? Oh, people say they want to go on again. All right, I'll take that. I'll take that approval. What's the capacity? Capacity? Yep, full capacity. All right. Hell yeah. Truth nuke. What truth nuke? That's whatever. Again, we're in the black. Hell yeah. $72,000 for park value, so about 28,000 away from hitting 100,000. God, okay. Okay. 3D Cinema House. How about that? Good name, I guess. Ish. Meh. 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 Yeah. Anyway, let's put some of these down to light up the path. We'll link the paths up. We'll have a transition point right about there. There we go. Now they're linked up. Garden's still right over here. I don't really goes into, but whatever. Nice peaceful area to relax if you don't want to get away from all the hubbub of the rides, you know? Yeah. We'll build another roller coaster right here. Why not? We got room. A nice little tiny little junior coaster. Let's see how the sort of simulation goes first before we actually tested it for real. Now, instead of one cycle, we'll just do one cycle. Yeah, nice and gentle. Junior Flyer, charge $250 for it. All right, that's good. All right, Pock value now, 82,000 only. Oh well. All right, let's go to the other train. There we go. All right, seems fun enough. Well, they enjoyed it. It's also a really good value, so I'm happy. There we go. Start that little expansion of the park. Enterprise. Call it, no, USS Enterprise. Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. That's an old meme from the YTMND days, bro, guys. I'm 27 years old. I know this shit, all right? Discord notification. Let's see what it is. Nice. Truth dog. Oh, Project Liberal is streaming on Twitch TV right now for anyone that's interested in that. Yeah, Project Liberal is streaming on Twitch TV. We have some disagreements regarding Mamdani and whatnot, but overall, I say there's some pretty good people over there, some very intelligent minds. Not being sarcastic, by the way. They actually have some pretty good guys over there. You know, while we're having a little break from this, I'll talk a little bit about ICE for a little bit, actually. I saw the video of the Minneapolis ICE shooting of Renee Good. It does not look good at all. As someone who's been more familiar with law enforcement than most other people, or from being a fireman, EMT, I was a police explorer for quite some time when I was younger. I know cops, and they're good, and a lot of them are good people. They just want to do their job. I'm not an ACAB guy. I don't believe in ACAB. All right, I believe there's a purpose for police, and when policing's done right, it can do. When policing's done right, it can do wonderful things. The video from Minnesota of the woman being shot, that was not good at all. That shooting was not justified. It did not look great. The initial video, already from the beginning, did not look great. As more videos came out, it confirmed my suspicions of what I saw. This was completely unjustified. And that woman should still be alive today. The ICE officer who fired the shot, he should have moved. All right, he should have moved, but he didn't. And the fact that people are coming to his defense, it boggles my mind, because it's not good police work at all. It's disgusting. And the way ICE treated a lot of these protesters as well, and they're ramping up their enforcement in Minnesota, which is politically motivated, by the way, because Trump hates Tim Walz. Tim Walz surely should be vice president right now. Him and Harris should be in the White House right now, not Trump advance, but God, we really fucked up, America. We really fucked up. This time we majorly fucked up this time. But ICE needs to get the fuck out of Minneapolis. Get the fuck out of Minneapolis, ICE. Do what Jacob Frey said. I know some people have some problems with Jacob Frey. So they support Omar Al-Fateh instead. And look, I like Omar. But I feel like Jacob Frey brought that energy, and he did some very good stuff. I feel like even though Omar Al-Fateh lost, Minneapolis is still being in good hands with Jacob Frey. And Jacob Frey delivered a powerful message when he told ICE, verbatim, get the fuck out of my city. Is it either that or get the fuck out of Minneapolis? Either way, he said he dropped an F-bomb, and he was completely in the right to. He was angry. I'm angry. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. It's so hypocritical for Trump to condemn the crackdown on protests in Iran, which is the right thing to do. All right, the Iran crackdowns are obviously much worse than what's going on here. But Trump's still doing crackdowns on protests in the U.S., even if it's not as bad as what's happening in Iran. Now, obviously, ICE and other police departments aren't using live ammunition on protesters right now, at least for the time being. God, I hope not. But still, they're still repressing protests. Trump doesn't give a fuck about free speech. He's only quote-unquote supporting the Iran protests in the current Iran revolution because it aligns with him. Aligns his geopolitical goals. Uh-oh, broken bench. Uh-oh. That's all I gotta say about that with the ICE stuff. Hire some more security, why not? I'm not dying, don't worry. Ugh. Oh, hold on, get some water. What's my park value at anyway right now? 88,000. Okay. I have no water, so I cannot place that. Oh well. Ooh. We'll do another Hershey's tie-in. Why not? We'll put it right next to the first Hershey's tie-in of the park. There we go. All right. Well, I'll keep the stream going until I get to the Tycoon level. Not a lot of people going on this ride anymore. I guess they got better choices now. Nah, it's too close. Too close. God, just $10,000 ish. Just a little more, a little more. No, we'll do another ad campaign. Why not? Oh, damn it, benches keep breaking for Christ's sake. crap, man. Is every bench here broke? Oh my god, okay, not every bench, but almost every bench here is broken. Oh my god. Hmm. I have to go in and delete them. Oh well. Okay. Oh, because y'all can't play nice, the benches are going away. Oh, no, did not mean to delete that path. Shit. There we go. Some trees are going away too. Good job, guys. Real good job. You're the best. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. Every bench here is broken too. What the fuck? Big safety issue, you know? Yeah. God, 9,000 away. 9,000 away. Come on, let's go. Seriously, let's go. Come on. Shit, it won't fit. Okay. I haven't put a sky swing in yet, actually, yeah. Well, now I have built a sky swing. Sky sling. Shit. $2. Tell me this brings it up. Okay. Okay, brought up a little bit. Okay, that's good. That's good. Ish. Yeah. Ish. Ish. Mish. Ish. Mish. Mish. The box his wings up. I think I'm all done eating for tonight. Ooh, seagull. I can't do that voice. Shit. All right, par 5 is going up. We're going up pretty well. If I hit, I should probably just let it hit and go to 100,000. Hey, we finally have a water slide. Pretty cool, but probably not needed at this point. All right. End of the month in the black. Hell yeah. Let's go. Hire an 11th janitor. Hey, we're getting some water park rides. I'm not going to put any, but hey, pretty cool. Revolution. All right. It should get us to 100,000. Almost. Almost there. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Just a little more, just a little more, just 400 more, man. Come on, fucker. I should probably put information booth down. Shit. Imagine if that's what brings me up. Yep. Wait, it went down in value. What the fuck? That was weird. All right. Haha. Tycoon, let's go, baby. Yeah. Still got it in me after all these years. Fuck. We'll do one. Actually, nah. This park's pretty good. We'll save it. There we go. And let's leave. Vanilla Hills. We'll unlock Broom Lake. Alright. Alright, I think that's going to do it for today's show. Thank you for tuning in. I don't know when I'll be streaming next. I got a busy couple days. Let's go into Winter CosCon, which is going to be at Crossgates Mall in Colony in Guilderland, New York, or Albany, New York, if you prefer that name. Again, Winter CosCon on Sunday, January 18th at Apex Entertainment at Crossgates Mall in Albany or Guilderland, New York. And have